Hello, hello, and welcome. Welcome to about 10 o'clock in the morning over here on the eastern coast of the United States. Hope everybody is having a lovely day wherever you are right now. This is CR Volcanic, or Connor, and we got about 10 minutes of new Monster Hunter Wilds stuff going on. I apologize if you hear any landscaping in the background. Can't control that. They're doing what they're doing, but I think they might be far enough away that it won't be much of a problem. Yeah, so got up nice and early, at least for these degenerate sleeping hours that I got, to watch what they got going on and talk about it. So we got about 2.5 minutes to talk if there's anything while they're basically just running Monster Hunter commercials for another little bit, because we're in that chunk of time where we're the countdown that's after the countdown, because they didn't just do a normal premiere, they did like a 10-minute early premiere. Now they're built, I don't know, this thing that video game companies like to do sometimes. They're just advertising the stories games at the moment. Any real expectations? So it's about 10 minutes, so I think we're getting a basically we're gonna get a trailer and then a breakdown of that trailer, just kind of explaining everything, and then, you know, like normal, we'll check out the website and everything. But I think probably a new locale with a new Apex. I wouldn't be shocked if this is the point where we're starting to see a bit of an uptick in revelations of returning monsters, because it seems like the ramping up for those has started to begin. We got like Rathian apparently shown off at New York Comic Con. We had Congalala in teases and whatnot and all this different stuff. We had Kutku and little bits more of them shown off at that New York Comic Con thing. People were talking about a Gammoth teaser, but it seems like that was bullshit. It'd be wicked funny if Gammoth is in this trailer, though. I don't know if we're gonna get like a demo thing. I think the demo will be announced at the Game Awards, only to be something that's coming out in the demo to come out in December before the game, because usually the demos come out like the month before. We might see stuff like the first title update, though. Let's actually get some volume going here.
Hello everyone, I'm Ryozo Tsujimoto, the producer of Monster Hunter Wilds. In today's Monster Hunter Wilds showcase, I'll share the latest news with you all.
Thank you.
Without further ado, please enjoy this new trailer.
I appreciate it. After the 10 minutes of commercials. This is new looking.
Oh, is this it?
Welcome, travelers. I present you Azuz, the Everforge.
Okay. What is this for?
They're starting without us! Just look at that firebrand go.
Something kind of tar pity of a map. Ah, is this our volcano and tar pits, maybe? Maybe. What do we got? Ooh. What the? Ah, that's our hammer. What the hell are you? I think that's our hammer guy. What are you? What the f is that? What in the flame lurker are you? Alright, so this is definitely our volcano villain. This is kind of sick. those guys hunt in at least small groups, it looks like. What the? Alright, I'm gonna need to see some remnants of these guys.
No! We never wanted this to happen!
No stopping it now. Not once it starts flowing.
What the?
This wasn't supposed to happen.
Holy what? Is it? What type of monster are you? Is this the Apex? What the hell is that thing? Alright, that wasn't anything that I expected it was gonna be. That was crazy.
The trailer you just saw shows the expedition team arriving in a new locale known as the Oil Well Basin. It's a region where oil wells and, on occasion, raging fires burn.
So it's not a typical volcano map. It's kind of,
The brute wyvern Rumpopolo can be found in areas of deep oil silt.
Look at his eyes.
And monsters, such as the red-hot fanged beast Ajarakan, are highly active during the fire spring. Both are unique creatures that have adapted to this harsh environment. The village of Azuz formed around its large forge, and its people live as skilled craftsmen.
This is an interesting take on a fire map. Doesn't seem to be your typical volcano. Dude,
Deep
this
beneath
thing
the
is
basin,
nuts.
there's a mysterious monster known to the people of Azuz as the Black Flame.
Is this? That must
What
be a
will the
whole different
expedition
category.
team find in this region? New facts reveal deeper mysteries. We hope you look forward to the expanding story.
They didn't give a name, so I might not
Since the game's announcement last year, we've seen a huge response, for which we are sincerely surprised and grateful. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
We have a special announcement for all you hunters out there who are eager to play.
Ooh, okay, demo?
Monster Hunter Wilds will have an open beta test.
Yeah, okay. A little earlier than I thought this was gonna be.
It will be available on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X, S, and Steam, and will support crossplay across all these platforms.
Demo's got crossplay, that's great.
The open beta test period will start during these dates, so please hang on just a little longer.
Halloween
more.
through that weekend?
PlayStation Plus subscribers on PlayStation 5 will get early access, allowing them to play even sooner.
Cool, so they got a special deal with
Please
Sony.
visit the official website
That's nice
for
for
more
me.
details.
Sucks for the rest of you.
Now, let's take a look at the content of the open beta test.
Okay.
The open beta test includes 3 parts: character creation, a story trial, and the Doshagama hunt.
Okay, so this is the Gamescom build.
In character creation, you'll have full access to the same functions as the final product.
This is so much earlier than I thought this was going
It
to be.
features more
It's usually
freedom
like
with
the
settings,
month before
like
it
adjusting
comes
your
out.
physique.
It's coming out in...
You'll be
like
able to carry
Halloween.
over your character creation data from the open beta test into the full game. You can also remake your character as much as you like during
like
the
next
open
week.
beta test period. Use this chance to
that's
design your
not what I thought
perfect
was gonna
hunter
happen.
and palico.
This is gonna be great! Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
In the story trial, you can experience the opening cutscene and play through the Chotacabra hunt with basic tutorials.
I've heard this tutorial is pretty good. I think I watched the one that
Please
the
enjoy the
Gamescom
seamless
put out.
transition from cutscenes into gameplay.
Sure.
In the Doshagama hunt, the goal is to defeat the alpha of the Doshagama pack. You can use an SOS flare during either quest to connect and play with others online in multiplayer.
Alright, how much of a pain is that going to
If there
be
aren't
for
enough
playing with
players
my
who can
friends?
join, up to 3 NPC support hunters will join you instead.
'Cause I was never a fan of how the original demos did it, where you had to like input a code every single time you wanted to jump in. At least you could choose who you were playing with.
Talk to your handler, Alma, and use the quest counter to change the number of multiplayer participants and other settings. Even when with other hunters, your Palico will join in and support you and other support hunters.
Alright, so I'm going to want to try and figure out how to get like my guys in there, because obviously you're going to want to watch
In the
us
open
play
beta
together.
test, you can register friends across platforms. But please note that this registration will not transfer to the full version.
That's perfectly fine. We can do that again. Okay, so
Although
the open
scope
beta will
be
have its
limited,
own friend
we
system.
hope you enjoy the ecological expanse of the Windward Plains.
Okay, well, we might just have to figure this one out on our feet.
Those who participate in the open beta test will receive a special bonus pendant, which will be available to download within the full
I
version
like
of
'em.
the game.
That's cute.
You can use it to decorate your weapon or sacred.
Okay, so let's go over the Black Flame trailer. This thing was kinda nutty. Very classic Wilds trailer. I thought we were gonna start to kind of like open ourselves up a little bit here. And like, nah. It's just gonna be the new original Wild stuff, and it's gonna be nutty looking. Sure. Yep, I got max settings on.
Welcome, travelers. I present you Azuz, the Everforge.
Yeah, okay, so it's like, this is an interesting way to not just do a volcano map again. Doing this, like, whole oil-filled tar pit cavern system that can ignite like this. So what I'm kind of, is there a little bit of precedent to do some kind of, like, Rotten Vale monsters here? With, like, the oil system? I don't know. There's no, like, big collection of bones, but it does make me think Radobon. And I'm guessing, like, the entire map, like, going up into flames like that is probably your dynamic weather system. So that's kind of drastic. So what's going to be out and around and about during these points in time when it's just these kind of, like, dark, dank oil well caves? And then what comes out and about when the whole place ignites? And how much of the whole place ignites? Is it everything? Like, that's... Interesting questions. This is a wacky map. Definitely a cool way to put a spin on a very classical archetype. Yeah, everyone was just expecting your basic volcano. But now it's like tar fields. Alright, this is a funky looking dude. Coming up right here. Yeah, alright, so this is definitely the hammer with the beak and the... Oh my god, dude, I like him. Yeah, he's all bulbous and covered in just gunk and crap. They said this is a brute wyvern specifically, yeah? Two really particular, like, early game small brute wyverns. Poison oriented, kind of like a bit of a Great Macau stance. Alright, looks like this guy beats the crap out of him. I like this guy. This is, okay, so he's got some, like, classic monkeyisms to him. Yeah, this is like, fuck, this is Flame Lurker from Demon Souls.
We beckon the fire spring with our own hands.
So yeah, the oil fields go up in flames. Alright, I think a lot of people are thinking, and I'm kind of thinking it. Gogmazios?
No!
I think a lot of people are going to start asking for him to be in this game.
No stopping it now. Not once it starts flowing.
This is like, they turned Gogmazios into a map. Even if he's not, this is some crazy crap, dude. This is an eldritch god that gets summoned in Monster Hunter when, like, the forge goes right. Look at the whole... What even is this thing? That... Oh, dude, this design is so cool. What even is that? That's so bizarre. Again, I apologize if you hear stuff in the background. Okay, let's look at, like, this stuff proper. Alright, so because I have a PlayStation, and thus I am special, I have early access to this beta. That's like less than a week, isn't it? Yeah, it's like Monday. Alright, I'm gonna have to figure out streaming schedules with the boys with this one. Alright, so that comes out Monday for me, and that's gonna run through next Sunday, it looks like. Yeah, so the crossplay goes up. Alright, so we're definitely gonna have to do at least a stream right when it comes out, and we'll have to do at least another one when it's fully public and we figure out how that works, so we can do like crossplay with everybody and probably try to like play with some, or at least I'll try to play with some of you guys. So we're gonna have to figure out how that's gonna work exactly. The friend list is not gonna carry over, but you can make a friend list within the open beta. I'm wondering how much of a pain in the ass it's gonna be to actually set up a thing specifically with the guys initially, because they said it's based off SOS flares. I mean, you can try to time it, but there's going to be a lot of people up and about. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But wow, this is way... first of all, they're not calling it a demo. They're calling it an open beta. So, yeah, it has, like, the active due dates instead of something that's just infinitely replayable. So that's a little bit different for Monster Hunter. And second of all, it's coming out way earlier than they normally do it. They usually, like, announce it 2 months before the game comes out. Then the demo itself drops about a month before the game comes out. And then the game comes out that next month, obviously. But, yeah, no, we're still a couple of months out. So they're doing an open beta. It's probably I'm assuming that this is predominantly an open crossplay server structure test. And I think that probably means that this is going to be wicked unstable on Halloween. I was thinking of doing some stuff for Halloween, but we might have to do this. I don't know. I'll have to talk to the guys and see exactly what we want to do, because I didn't think we were gonna have a demo out on Halloween. That's nutty. It's gonna be nice that we're getting this early as well, because I know a lot of people are talking about like the PC specs and everything. So we're gonna see if they just wildly overvalued what specs are going to be necessary for this game, or we're going to see like how the PC version looks. Doing an open beta, honestly, this early is probably going to be kind of nice for optimization on the PC end, so that you guys can give a whole bunch of feedback. And yeah, with a beta, especially, yeah, with a beta, you can get more meaningful feedback to the company. With a demo that comes out a month beforehand, it's like, yeah, this is how the game's going to feel like, and you can still give feedback on that, but who knows how that's going to factor them into them changing stuff. But we're still a couple months out. So them doing an open beta this early in comparison to how early they usually drop is pretty cool. We're going to have it for about a week. So definitely expect minimum 2 streams about this. And then I'll probably hang out with some of you guys and play like in the Discord VCs or something like that. We'll figure that out. Let me run back one more time and watch this again. They kind of follow up a thing that this game seems to be doing, where there's a point in time where it's wicked drab, and then it all just like lights up in color.
The Everforge.
Yeah, because this is like muted browns and dried out grays for the most part.
Without us. Just look at that firebrand go.
Oh, look at the little iguana guys. Hang on, I didn't even really look. I want to look at the little guys. All right, so you got little fat iguana guys, and the little fat iguana guys are fighting these gold chunky raptor people. Seriously, like the back of that crest is wicked cool. Dude, who is living in these like oil-soaked environments? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like, Kolv Taroth coming back, that'd be cool, but this is Gog Mazios the map. If anything should come back in a title update and be walking around on this place, it's him. Yeah, look at this. So low level poison. I guess, yeah, they said Brute Wyvern, yeah? It's covered in big bulbous tar sacks, then he gets beat up by this guy. I love this design. I want to get a nice good look at this one. Yeah, no, he's swinging around like Catch a Watch It does. That's kind of sick. This one's a fanged beast, yeah?
We beckon the fire spring with our own hands.
Yeah, this is the weather swap. The whole place goes up in flames. These guys have worked together in at least groups of 2. Okay, so what about that right there? Is this a thing where like our little dude is like breaking into the village? Because we have like some structures up there. We have this device right here, and then this is some kind of like inbuilt, definitely like a man-made trap that just walks in and punches that dude in the side of the head. I know they were talking about like the Doshaguma breaking into the village in like one of the trailers a while ago. So is this just like human built traps that are out in the regular map, or is this like I guess they have some kind of mechanic where the monsters can like break into the village, whether that's like an actual mechanic or if it's just story set pieces, because we have a Tar Cthulhu showing up like at the forge towards the end of this trailer. That's the Lance doing Lance stuff.
No! We never wanted this to happen!
No stopping it now. Not once it starts flowing.
This music is also pretty great. Yeah, what is this gonna be?
This wasn't supposed to happen.
This is nutty.
Black Flame.
Yeah, that's crazy. Okay, let's go see what the website says. The Black Flame. All right, so we're not giving you a name yet. Zeus is the Black Flame. It reigns as the region apex. Okay, yeah, so this is the regional apex of the region. Oil Well Basin. Okay, what a dude. This is a monstrosity. All of the apexes have been incredibly sick so far. Rumpopolo. What a name. Yeah, a Brute Wyvern. Inhabits areas of the deep oil silt. Not really giving a whole ton of details about you. Yeah, so that's definitely our hammer guy. What a creation you are. This is 2 very unorthodox Brute Wyverns right in a row. They're kind of shirking the whole, like, theropod dinosaur inspiration for some of these. So it's got kind of like a stinger-looking thing on the tail, suction cup-looking things on the feet, little scythe blades for arms with no fingers, a beak, bulbous stuff all over the body, a blue and black color scheme, a wicked long tongue, gnarly looking fangs. What a creation you are. Everyone was wondering what type of monster that hammer armor was going to be. I don't think anybody said Brute Wyvern. To be fair, this don't look like any Brute Wyvern I've ever seen before. Rumpopolo. It's a funny little name. I like him. A Jarrakan. Fanged beast. Characterized by the flame-like protrusions that cover its back. So this is a fanged beast. Okay, so fanged beasts are your more mammalian animals, and he definitely moves around like some of the primates do. But this one, so this is like a fully scaled and shelled, I guess still a mammal and not a reptile, right? Just by classification, which we have, but this is interesting. I love how this one looks. Yeah, no, like the big fire shells and the tail like that, and the kind of like lion-like face that he has. Yeah, holy crap. I like you. like the little tinge of blues on there and reds with the more kind of like brassy shell colors. That looks cool. Yeah, we don't have a proper name for you yet. We'll have one eventually. You're not just going to be the Black Flame. That's not how these games work. But what a pack of just unconventional weirdos. The weirdest looking brute wyvern I've ever seen. The least mammally fanged beast I've ever seen. Even more so than like Volvidon. And then an eldritch flame god demon cephalopod oil demon thing. The game's nuts, dude. Holy crap, you are not what I expected. Yeah, so it goes like wicked grayed out. It's filled with oil and tar pits, and then something happens, and then it just all lights up. Ooh, that looks really nice. A volcanic region where oil wells and raging fires burn. Hope to unique creatures that have adapted to its harsh environment. You know, I'll say harsh. Usually they just had a big rocky volcano to deal with. Now they have these choking, burning oil lakes everywhere. Let's use the Everforge. A little louder.
Oh, is this it?
Welcome, travelers. I present you Azuz, the Everforge.
They're starting without us! Just look at that firebrand go.
Yeah, birdiest brute wyvern I have ever seen. This guy's probably not super high up on the power threshold. He ain't that big. He's wicked cool, though. I like this one a lot.
Light it up!
We beckon the fire spring with our own hands.
I didn't know Lance had that move back.
No! We never wanted this to happen!
No stopping it now. Not once it starts flowing.
Why?
What an image that
This
is.
wasn't supposed to happen.
Hell yeah, man. Alrighty, everybody. So thanks for joining in with me as we check all of this cool out. I gotta go edit this together and post it on the internet. This is kind of cool. This game is gonna be so sick. I'll probably be streaming Frontier in a couple hours, so you can check us out there. Bone Boys on the weekends. Fan Poll Project is going really good if you haven't been keeping up with my updates, but we are ahead of schedule. I'm probably going to be working on that in between now and streaming. And yeah, we're probably going to be streaming the open beta of Monster Hunter Wilds a lot next week, so look out for that, ladies and gentlemen. This has been CR Volcanic or Connor. I shall see you around, I suppose. A lot more and sooner than I thought. Which ain't a bad thing. You guys like me. I think. Okay, bye. Shout out to all the patrons, and special shout out to Stromlin, Sir Wafty, Sir Newt Newt, Shaggy Grizzly, Peaberry, Nihilus Chimerax, Datboy Doinderding, Ketz, I Think I Stole Your Sandwich, and Call Sign Shadow. Thank you very much, everyone.